Tyron Woodley, Jake Paul, number 2 tomorrow night. Guys, I'm excited for this fight. I think this fight is a lot more appealing to the fans than the Tommy Fury, Jake Paul fight, the fight that was scheduled to happen. Okay, I'm going to give you guys my prediction, though, in this video. Before we get into that, though, if you're new, do me a quick favor. Hit that subscription button. Helps the channel out a lot, and it's free. Guys, let's get right into it, though. I think Jake Paul, this is my final prediction, will win tomorrow night in the second fight for many reasons. First reason being Jake Paul's been training. He's been training the last couple months for a fight that he knew or thought was scheduled. Okay, he had a payday at the end of the road, although, you know, Tyron has told us he was staying ready, okay, and I kind of believe that because he doesn't look completely out of shape, but the way Tyron looked in the first weigh-in compared to today, because I'm making this video on Friday, the fight is tomorrow, Tyron looked a lot more fit for the first fight, okay, and that's because he had a full camp. He's only had about 10 days, maybe 2 weeks before he's really known about this fight and been, signed the dotted line. So, he doesn't look completely out of shape, but he doesn't look anywhere near what he did in the first fight. And I think that could come to haunt him in this fight. Okay, the last one went all 8 rounds. And if you guys haven't seen my video that I previously made, I think Jake Paul is taking EPO. It's just my opinion. It's not, it's not factual by 100%, but that's just my opinion. And he looks like he's fit. Okay, one thing I'll say about the EPO, you don't just take it and then you're all of a sudden fit. He's been training extremely hard. Okay, I'm not saying he's not a real boxer. What I'm saying is I think he's taking a supplement to improve his endurance even more. Okay, I watched one of the highlight tapes leading up to this. He was doing the mask, the high oxygen mask, the high altitude, the hyperbolic chamber, if I said that right, where you sleep in some like tent type bed where they zip you up. It's supposed to help with your, increase red blood cells, help with your endurance. And I just think Jake Paul is going to be a little more dialed in for this, okay? Tyron really doesn't have anything to lose. I think that's a positive for him because if he loses this fight, he can just claim, I only had 2 weeks. So I don't know. I think Tyron will put up a good fight in the first couple rounds, but I think that cardio is going to come to show in the last part of the fight. And I think he eventually gets knocked out, unfortunately. I am Team Woodley. Let's not get it twisted, though. I want Tyron to win this fight. Okay, he's the underdog at a plus 200. Jake Paul at a minus 240. So the odds are pretty high in Jake Paul's favor. Obviously, Vegas sees something where they think Jake Paul is going to win this fight. Okay, but like I said, I think it's a lot more entertaining fight. Tyron and Jake Paul have this chemistry where they can go back and forth, and I've had a good time watching these fight lead-up videos that they do. The face-to-face, the press conference have been hilarious. So after looking at the weigh-in though and seeing the way each guy looked, kind of looking at the situation, I think if Tyron had a full camp, it'd be completely different. I think this is probably the last time we see Woodley fight, unfortunately, especially if he gets knocked out. I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't go his way again. I think Jake Paul wins. There's no trilogy. And I don't really want to see him fight Tommy Fury after this, to be honest. I think he needs to move on from that. Maybe a Nick Diaz or Nate Diaz. Mike Tyson, I heard, was getting thrown out there. But I don't know. I think he should stay in that lane instead of go fight someone like Tommy Fury, okay? Jake Paul also said he thinks he should fight Canelo down the road. That's never going to happen, okay? Keep fighting the people who are retired or not boxers or, they're switching sports. I think that's the lane he needs to stay in. And if he keeps winning, he's going to keep making a lot of money, okay? Even though he was seen rocking a fake Richard Mille, the guy is going to make a ton of money if he can keep selling these pay-per-views. Even though, mostly everyone's going to illegally stream it, he should make a decent amount of money regardless, okay? But that's my final prediction for you guys. I'm going Jake Paul via knockout. I hope I'm wrong. I'm not betting any money on this because I think he wins, but there's no way I'm betting against Tyron and then something happens where Tyron wins and then I lose money. It's one of those situations where you're happy but you're pissed because you just lost money, but the guy that you wanted to win wins. I'm not going to put myself in that situation. Therefore, I'm not betting this. But if you guys are watching this video trying to get a pick to put money on tomorrow, I'd be careful. But I think Jake Paul will get this done via knockout, if I'm being honest. I don't see it going all 8 rounds again. Something just tells me a knockout's happening in this fight. But I want to hear what you guys think about the fight tomorrow. Give me your prediction in the comments below. I'll make a reaction video after the fight immediately. I'm going to stay up, watch it, make a video for you guys. But I'm excited, and I wanted to give you guys my final prediction. Hopefully Tyron was training this whole time and wasn't just saying that to sell tickets. Even though his body didn't look like he was in the best of shape, who knows? Maybe he can pull off the upset, okay? But, guys, thanks again for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, do me a quick favor, hit that subscription button. And until next time, I'm out.